Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Emily. Welcome to Sweet Magnolias. I'm excited to share with you today that this video is in collaboration with my friend Alisha over at the channel Cottage Time. She has put together a collaboration of multiple beautiful YouTube channels, and we are all sharing our cottage Christmas home tour. So I want you to make sure that you go to my description box, look at all the lovely ladies down in the description box, make sure that you watch and comment on all of their videos. I know they are going to be bringing you some beautiful Christmas inspiration, so make sure that you do that after you watch this video. I also want to address the elephant in the room in this video, and that is that I do not have a Christmas tree up right now, and the reason for that is twofold. One, I just haven't had time to really pull the Christmas tree out and figure out where to put it in my living room. I have one too many furniture pieces in my living room right now, and I am supposed to be having somebody come and pick a piece up that will clear the way for me to have my Christmas tree up. And then the other reason is, the reason I didn't stress too hard about having it up in this home tour is that I was only going to put lights on it anyway, which I will kind of talk about decorating for Christmas with little kids in a little bit later in this video. But I was only going to put lights on my Christmas tree anyway. And I checked with Alisha to make sure it was okay that I did the Christmas home tour without the Christmas tree. But I will be putting a Christmas tree up a little bit later, and there may be some little things that I tweak here and there as we approach the Christmas season. But I got everything else up, and so I just needed to address that before I get into the Christmas home tour. I will be putting a Christmas tree up. It's just not up yet. So I hope that you enjoy this. If you do, please be sure to like the video, comment on the video, and before you leave, make sure that you check out the description box for all of the other Christmas home tours. I know that you will love them and find so much inspiration. So without further ado, let's get into the Christmas home tour. If you have been around my channel for a while, you're probably going to recognize a lot of the decor that you're going to see in this video. I have a lot of really sweet vintage Christmas things that I have been collecting over many years, and some of them I've been given by people, some of them I have found at estate sales or thrift stores or antique stores, but I just really love all of my little sweet things. And it's so exciting for me every year to be able to bring them out and decorate with them in different ways. I move them in different places of the house or do different things with them. I've had to be a lot more creative with each year that my kids get a little bit bigger. But I love pulling them out and just falling in love with them again. I get excited when I see certain things that I just really, really treasure. And so most of the time I just decorate with the same things every single year, and I will usually get a couple of new things. Either people give them to me, or I might add a couple of new things, or find a new vintage treasure in a thrift store. But for the most part, it's just the same things every year, which, like I said, it's kind of like falling in love all over again when you pull those pieces out. So the kids are not quite old enough to help me decorate for Christmas yet. And like I said earlier in the video, for the Christmas tree, we're just doing lights this year. So there's not a lot that they can help me with yet. But one of the things that I love to pull out for them is this felt advent calendar. Their great grandmother got them this a couple of years ago, and it has these cute little Velcro pieces that you can put on it. All the little pieces go in like a little felt present. And they love this every year. I break it out. We don't really use it as an advent calendar because they're not quite big enough to understand that yet. But I just give them the pieces and let them go to town with sticking them on, and they absolutely love it. We have this. We have a little teddy bear stocking that they like to play with. They have a little stuffed animal thing that's like these animated penguins. So there are a few things that are kid-friendly that they can play with and help set up that kind of allows them to be part of the process, even though they can't really be part of the process. Since I am only doing lights on the Christmas tree, I wanted to kind of show you some of my ornaments that I've collected. And I also still wanted to display my ornaments because, like I said, they're all just so sweet and special, and they've been collected over the years, but they're all very fragile and
old and they're all very precious to me. I'm very precious about my Christmas ornaments, and I can't bear the thought of them getting broken. And I feel like even if I put them on a Christmas tree in like my bedroom away from the kids, somehow I feel like they would still get broken. And plus I want them to be seen. So I decided that instead of putting them on a tree, I would just kind of tuck them here and there around the house, at least the very, very special ones, the ones that I love to look at every year. Tuck them around the house here and there where they're up high enough out of the way that little hands can't quite get to them, but that I can enjoy looking at them. The teacup hutch seemed like the perfect place to put some of my fragile ornaments and also my little wooden toy ornaments. And I absolutely love how this looks in the kitchen. It makes that corner of the kitchen look so festive. I added the little present garland at the top, my 2 extra angels that I had, and then all of my little nutcrackers and the little toys. They look like they're from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. I just love it. I think it looks so cute. I love the red mixing in with the teacups. It just looks so festive to me, and it was the perfect solution to display my stuff. So this vintage present garland that I have, my mother-in-law actually gave me this last year, and I believe it was 2 long strands, and I tried putting it on the Christmas tree last year, and some little hands pulled it off, and it kind of ended up breaking into 3 strands. but I decided to use it in multiple places aside from the tree this year. So as you can see, I hung it over my calendar holder, and then of course I put some on the teacup hutch, and then the remainder I hung across the kitchen window that's like above the dining table. And I just think it looks so cute. It just adds a touch of that festive cheer to the kitchen, because I guess I don't decorate every nook and cranny of my house for a holiday. Pretty much I just decorate the living room and the kitchen, and I don't necessarily want to overdo it in the kitchen, but I think having some festive garland just really helps carry that Christmas feel through the kitchen. Have your favorite things and then you have your most favorite things. This snowman is one of my most favorite things. I'm pretty sure I got him at Goodwill, but he's just so sweet and adorable, and it makes me so happy every year when I bring him out. I'm absolutely terrified that he'll get broken one day and I am going to cry because he is one of my absolute favorite things. I know you've probably seen these lights in my kitchen. They're electric fairy lights, and they have a lot of different settings. Usually I just have them on a still setting, but for Christmas I decided to set them to twinkle. I have 2 sets of these lights now. One set you probably saw in the beginning is in my living room now, and there they will stay. I will link them down below. But I hope that you enjoyed seeing my Christmas home tour. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And also, before you go, make sure that you check my description box for the playlist of all of the beautiful home tours from all the lovely ladies in this Cottage Christmas home tour collaboration. Thank you to Alisha for putting this together, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.